Young and the Restless Prediction. Sally seeks revenge on Chatham. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Young and the Restless Prediction suspect Sally Spectra may be out for revenge once she finds out Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson betrayed her on the CBS Sudser. Sally Spectra betrayed on Young and the Restless. Currently on Y&R, Sally Spectra's relationship with Adam Newman is on borrowed time. But for now, she is still in the dark and has no idea that Adam cheated on her and slept with his ex, Chelsea Lawson. No doubt, Adam and Chelsea were distraught over their son, Connor Newman's OCD diagnosis. They started leaning on each other and supporting one another. But then, they took things too far. After a few drinks and reminiscing about their past on Young and the Restless, they wound up in bed together. Surely, they felt terrible afterward for cheating on their significant others. Also, they agreed that it would never happen again. However, when they got back home to Genoa City, they realized that would be more difficult than they imagined. They are both still attracted to each other. They're doing their best to fight it. But chances are, they could end up giving in to their desire yet again on Young and the Restless. While it's unlikely that Sally would forgive Adam at all, she certainly won't if they have another romp. Then, they can't claim that it was a one-time thing because they were drinking and emotional. No doubt, Sally will find out soon. And when she does, Adam could be in for a world of trouble, and he can kiss his future with Sally goodbye. Sally targets Adam for payback on Y&R. Of course, this is not the only time Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, has broken Sally Spectra's, Courtney heart. The first time they were together, Adam dumped Sally and it absolutely crushed her. He claimed he was just trying to help her keep her job at his family company, Newman Enterprises. But he hurt her deeply, and it took her a long time to get over it. Then, of course, they went through losing the baby girl they created together. And to make matters worse, Sally blamed Adam for her death. Eventually, she got past that. She will never get over losing her daughter, but she no longer blames Adam. Now, they found their way back to one another on Young and the Restless. But Adam just made a colossal mistake by sleeping with Chelsea. She's forgiven Adam once, and that took a while. But she likely will not do it again, because he messed up a second time after she gave him another chance. She may lash out and go after revenge. No doubt, she will be sick and tired of Adam betraying her. So instead of taking the high road, she might get down and dirty and make him pay for hurting her. She could very well sleep with someone else to get back at him on Young and the Restless. But on top of that, she could try to ruin his family relationships and even mess up his job at Newman Media. Adam could have very well pushed Sally too far. This time, she may do anything to destroy him, even if it means lying and scheming. Young and the Restless Prediction. Chelsea better watch out. In addition to going after Adam on Y&R, Sally may also target Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan. After all, Chelsea betrayed her too, and it's not likely she'll let her get away with it. Part of her revenge may be to sleep with Chelsea's boyfriend, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and rub it in her face, and Adam's. Indeed, Billy may very well be on board with it after learning the truth. He may want his own revenge on Chelsea and Adam. However, Sally may not stop there. Currently, she is filling in for Chelsea at Marchetti. Chelsea is back now that Connor is doing better, but Sally is not going anywhere. She's still going to stay on at Marchetti, and she might make it a living hell for Chelsea to punish her for sleeping with Adam. Before Chelsea knows it, Sally could turn around and steal her job. Clearly, Chatham has underestimated Sally. She has been extremely grimy in the past and could easily go that route again. Y&R is full of drama, angst, and betrayal. Don't miss a minute to see if Sally Spectra goes on a revenge spree, leaving chaos in her wake on the CBS Opera. The Young and the Restless has never been shy about introducing scandalous love triangles, traumatic betrayals, and revenge plots that keep viewers glued to their screens. Over the years, the show has built a reputation for giving its characters complex motivations, and this upcoming storyline promises to be no different. One of the most intriguing developments involves Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, who is preparing to take revenge on the couple who has wronged her, Chatham, aka Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, and Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. Sally has spent much of her time trying to navigate the turbulent waters of Genoa City, but as she moves forward, it becomes clear that her patience is wearing thin. The betrayal by Adam and Chelsea has hit Sally harder than most people realize, and while she's maintained a professional demeanor on the outside, deep down, she's plotting her next move. If you're a fan of drama, then get ready for what promises to be a powerful, high-stakes story as Sally sets her sights on taking down the power couple, Chatham, in the most spectacular way. Let's take a look at the events leading up to Sally's pursuit of revenge, the possible twists and turns that lie ahead, and the dramatic consequences that could follow. The backstory: Sally's rocky road. Before we dive into the prediction, it's important to understand the key events that have shaped Sally's character and her decision to seek revenge. Sally Spectra entered the world of the Young and the Restless as a confident, ambitious woman with a checkered past. Coming from a history of fashion, she's no stranger to the cutthroat world of business, especially in a city as competitive as Genoa City. Her arrival at Jabot Cosmetics sparked tension, especially given the family's long history of corporate battles. Initially, Sally's focus was to make a name for herself in the fashion world, but her path collided with that of Adam Newman, and things quickly became complicated. The attraction between Sally and Adam was undeniable, and they shared an undeniable chemistry that led to a brief but intense romance. However, Adam's tumultuous relationships with his family, especially his father, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, and his complicated feelings toward his ex-wife Chelsea, made things more complicated than Sally ever imagined. Sally's time with Adam didn't last, though, and soon after their romance fizzled, she found herself in an even more complicated situation: a professional relationship with his brother Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. Just as Sally was trying to recover from her heartbreak, she found herself caught between Adam and Nick, two men who have never exactly been on good terms. But the real drama came when Chelsea, Adam's ex-wife, re-entered the picture, and the two of them rekindled their relationship. Sally watched from the sidelines as Adam and Chelsea, Chatham, tried to rebuild their fractured family, leaving Sally heartbroken and bitter. The betrayal stung, especially given that she had made herself emotionally vulnerable to Adam, only to have him return to his ex, leaving her feeling replaced and disrespected. It's no surprise, then, that Sally's feelings of anger and betrayal would fester, and now that she's put the pieces together, she's determined to exact some form of revenge on the couple who left her high and dry. Sally's motivations: what's driving her? The motivations behind Sally's desire for revenge go far beyond just being scorned in love. She's a smart, strategic woman, and her thirst for vengeance is likely fueled by several factors that have all built up over time. Professional jealousy. As a woman in a high-powered corporate environment, Sally has always been ambitious, determined to make her mark at Jabot. However, she has never quite been able to shake the feeling that her position within the company is threatened by those who have more influence and connections. Adam's return to the Newman fold has reignited the fire of competition between him and Sally, and his relationship with Chelsea only compounds the issue. Sally is aware of Adam's ability to manipulate situations in his favor, and it seems that his latest move, reuniting with Chelsea, may have tipped the scales. Her professional rivalry with Chatham could be the driving force behind her decision to act, as she seeks to protect her career and future at Jabot. Romantic betrayal. The romantic element is equally important. Sally was genuinely invested in her relationship with Adam, and the heartbreak she experienced when he chose Chelsea over her was devastating. To Sally, this wasn't just a breakup, it was a betrayal that felt deeply personal. The emotional wounds from Adam's choice have not healed, and as Chelsea and Adam flaunt their relationship, it's clear that Sally's pain is still fresh. What makes the betrayal worse is the fact that she was never given the full story about why Adam and Chelsea's relationship fell apart in the first place. As she begins to suspect that Adam and Chelsea's reunion is not as perfect as it seems, Sally could see a way to manipulate the situation to her advantage. Pride. Sally's pride is a huge factor in this revenge plot. As a character who has always prided herself on being strong and independent, Sally doesn't take kindly to feeling like a victim or second choice. Adam and Chelsea's reunion represents everything she's tried to overcome: the feeling of being overlooked, of not being good enough, of being discarded in favor of a more stable option. Revenge would give Sally the upper hand, the satisfaction of proving that she doesn't need Adam or anyone else to succeed. The plan: how will Sally strike back? Sally isn't one to act impulsively. Throughout her time on The Young and the Restless, she's shown herself to be calculating, crafty, and extremely strategic. As she begins to hatch her plan for revenge against Chatham, expect her to take a calculated approach rather than rush in blindly. Here's how she might go about taking down the couple and turning the tables in her favor. 1. Manipulating Chelsea's insecurities. Chelsea has always had her own set of insecurities, especially where Adam is concerned. While the couple's reunion is a big victory for them both, Sally is well aware of Chelsea's fears about Adam's past, his loyalty, and his true feelings. Sally might start by planting seeds of doubt in Chelsea's mind, subtly reminding her of Adam's history with betrayal. As Chelsea begins to second-guess Adam's commitment to her, Sally could try to exploit these cracks in their relationship. Whether it's through suggestive comments, small manipulations, or strategic interventions, Sally will work tirelessly to make Chelsea question her happiness with Adam. 2. Targeting Adam's vulnerabilities. Adam may have regained Chelsea's trust, but he's not without his own flaws and insecurities. Sally has seen firsthand the way Adam vacillates between guilt, loyalty, and self-interest. In her pursuit of revenge, Sally might turn her attention to Adam's personal weaknesses, particularly his unresolved issues with his father, Victor. Sally could work behind the scenes to create more rifts between Adam and Victor, pushing Adam into a corner where he feels forced to make decisions that could ultimately push Chelsea away. By playing on Adam's complicated emotions and inner turmoil, Sally will aim to destabilize his relationship with Chelsea. 3. Using Nick Newman to her advantage. Sally's relationship with Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, has been a complicated one, but there is no denying the chemistry between them. While Nick is no longer romantically involved with Sally, he remains a potential ally. Sally might consider using Nick to help her exact her revenge. Nick's strained relationship with Adam could play a significant role in this plan, especially if Sally convinces him to get involved in sabotaging Adam's efforts with Chelsea. Whether through subtle hints, alliances, or even indirect support, Sally could work with Nick to create chaos in Adam and Chelsea's world, making them question their future together. 4. Public exposure, a scandalous reveal. One of Sally's most effective tools could be the truth. She knows things about Adam and Chelsea that could potentially ruin their perfect image as a couple. A well-timed public revelation, possibly involving Adam's lingering feelings for Sally or the details of Chelsea's past, could create a scandal that shakes Chatham to its core. Sally may decide to go public with the information she's gathered, using it as leverage to destroy their image and force Adam and Chelsea to face the consequences of their actions. The aftermath. What will be the consequences? Sally's revenge on Chatham is sure to have far-reaching consequences, not just for Adam and Chelsea, But for Sally herself, here's a glimpse of the fallout that could occur. 1. The destruction of Chatham. Adam and Chelsea may appear to have the perfect relationship, but Sally's manipulations will undoubtedly cause cracks to form in their facade. Whether it's through emotional revelations, professional sabotage, or psychological games, Sally's interference could lead to the unraveling of their bond. The question is, will Adam and Chelsea be able to withstand the pressure, or will they fall apart in the face of Sally's revenge? 2. The fallout for Sally. While revenge may seem sweet, it often comes with consequences. Sally's actions could have unintended consequences that impact her relationships with those around her. Her professional future at Gibbot could be jeopardized if her schemes go too far, and she might risk alienating herself from Nick, who may not approve of her methods. Sally's quest for revenge might also cause her to lose sight of her original goals, forcing her to reconsider whether the pursuit of vengeance was worth the emotional cost. 3. A new power dynamic in Genoa City. As Sally navigates her path of revenge, she will likely establish herself as a more powerful force within Genoa City's social and professional circles. The fallout from Chatham could shift alliances and create new rivalries, ultimately reshaping the power structure of the city. With her intelligence, ambition, and resourcefulness, Sally might find herself as a stronger player in the ongoing drama of Genoa City.